Hi everybody, it's Latasha here. I am LA Bailey. So today I'm going to show you how to file an LLC in the state of California. I'm going to go over all the details and the documents that you're going to need to file. I'm going to make this video super short so it can be fast and easy for you to be able to file your LLC and follow along. All right, let's get started. So first, we are on the main website. As always, I always say you want to go to the state website. That's the Secretary of State dot whatever your state is .gov. So it might be sos.ca.gov for Cali. It'd be sos.pa.gov for Pennsylvania. And like that. Those are the websites that I choose to go to so that I can make sure I'm filing the correct information. So this is the main website. As you can see up here, you have the different tabs up top to ask you what you want to do. It's almost like the site is saying, hey, you're here. What do you need us for? So you want to hop right into the business site. I'm in the business tab, and then on the business tab, it's going to show you like hot topics, things that they know you're going to be coming to this website to see. That's the corporations filing, all of this information right here. Now, the place that you're going to go to file your LLC is BizFile California. Now, if you want to get some more information, like, oh, I really want to know if starting a business is right for me, what other things that I want to know, you can go right under starting a business and look at their checklists. So we're going to get started right here at BizFile California. So we'll click here, and then it's going to show you, some basic information here. You can read over that if you choose. It's just telling you that this is where you want to go ahead and file your LLC. So what we're going to do is we're going to file online. We're looking at LLC formation, so we're staying under this one column. Now, if you were looking at corporations, that you would be under this column. If you're looking at trademarks, modifications to it here, and so forth and so on. So we're going to look under formations. So now it's saying the filing fee is $70. To get a certified copy of that fee is, $5. So you can choose what you think is best for you to have. I already start off initially just filing it in, and I want a copy just for myself. You're going to get a free copy anyway for filing, but I just always want to have another copy. Note, the biggest note of all time with the state of Cali, you are going to be paying at minimum a $800 tax every single year. That's just what they charge. We'll go into that as we go on. So let's hit the start button. It's going to tell you warning, give you some information to look at. I expect you to read it. It's going to be very good for you to know. So I accept, because if you don't, they won't let you file. So you have to accept it. So what you want to do here is put in your LLC name. So as always, if you've been following any of my videos, I usually stay with Happy Saturday and then LLC, because that's what I choose to make it. Now your LLC identifier, this will be added at the end of the LLC for the purpose of your name. I'm sorry. So Happy Saturday is going to be my name, and then it's going to be LLC here. If you have reserved the name but have not filed the LLC, you would just click this box. But if you have not done that, just go right ahead. So next. Now, I don't live in the state of Cali, so I'm going to look up an address for me to use. I'll probably use like the state building for it. But if you are living in the state of Cali and filing your LLC in Cali, you can use your address and be your own designated office, or you can hire a person and have them be the person that's going to take the information in for you. When I do my LLCs, I always make it myself because I just want to be in control of the paperwork that I get. But you choose what is good for you. It'll allow you to put the address in. One thing that I've noted is that you want to stay away from the PO boxes. I think there's a part on this form where it says PO box is acceptable. Do not use a PO box, because you don't want to get too far in the process and then they say, oh, we won't accept it because of your address. Use your real address. If you don't want your personal address to be on it, because this is a public record, then use a business address company that you can just Google search it. So let me get an address for the state, just because I don't live there. I just want to get a good address for them. I will use this address. Okay, so address I choose to use is the Looks like it is the state address, the Office of Attorney General state address. Again, this is not my address. This is just an address I'm going to use to show you how you can do it. And I chose to use like one of the government officials' address. So it is 600 West Broadway Street. And this is probably good for you to know anyway. This is the Office of the Attorney General. So, I mean, like if you ever need anything, you probably should know that address. I won't put in the suite number, but I will put in this. Zip code 92101. I do this because I want you to see the process from beginning to end, right? So is this the initial mailing address of the LLC? The same as the initial street address of the designated office in Cali. So what you want to do is this going to be the address where we can send information to? If it's not, let's not use it. So for our purposes, it is. It's going to be the address and the only address I'm going to have for this business. So you can go ahead and select yes. Now, if this address is going to be different than the mailing address for the business, then you're going to want to select no. And we'll hit next. So do you have an individual agent that's going to be responsible for accepting your legal documents, or is it going to be you? That's what you want to put. For me, I always going to put me. If it is an agency, then you would click the agency. It's going to ask you to give you the information for the agency. For the purpose of this video, it's going to be an individual. That's going to be me. So I am Latasha Bailey. My address is 600 West Broadway Street. I love how it comes up and the box and kind of lets you know if you're on it right. You can use this address lookup tool, and then it'll tell you if that address is right. But I actually don't need it to because I know the address is right. Because I'm pulling it from the website. San Diego. I think we can just do CA. Oh, guess you can't. 92101. That's it for this form, and then you're going to hit next. Oh, note at the bottom is telling you that the physical street address of the agent for the service of process is a public record. Anybody can be able to view it, so that's why you want to pay close attention to if you want to use your personal address or if you want to use an agent address, or if you want to. There's a lot of places that do the business addresses, so you can go ahead and purchase like a business address and use that if you choose. Just because it is going to be a public record, you might not want people to know where you live. Next. Now, is it going to be, what kind of management structure are you going to do? Is it a single member LLC? Is it going to be more than one member, or is it going to be like several different members? For the purpose of here, I'm going to click one member, but you can always click here for filing tips and it'll tell you which way to do it. So let's just see. It'll tell you like how you want to do that. All right. So next. The LLC being formed may not be listed as the organizer. So if you're forming the LLC right now, it's Happy Saturday. I can't make that the organizer because it is the LLC. But for me, it's always going to be, I always use my name. You can choose to use a business. So say if you have another LLC and you want to have that LLC own this LLC, then you can go ahead and put that on there. Or if you have a corporation and you want that corporation to own this LLC, you put that there. I don't. So it's going to be me, and more me. And LatashaBailey.com. Oops, I missed the .com. All right. So do you want it to be filed? No, I do not want a future file date, or yes, I would like a future file date. If you put a future file date in it can't be more than 90 days. I would say just go ahead and file it on the date is filed, because there's another step after this and you don't want to hinder like what you have to do next. So no, make it this date and then we're going to move on. So it's saying, hey, listen, you want to open up a business. You said your business name is Happy Saturday. You wanted an LLC. This is the address. This is the mailing address. This is all the information here. Is this correct? You're going to say, yep, everything looks good. It's correct. Next. Select your product. So we're doing a filing, or are you getting a certified copy? My recommendation is the copy. Put all your information here. As you know, I'm not going to do it because I'm not filing the LLC. I just wanted to show you. So you're going to put everything here and then you'll hit submit. Cali has got much, much better with the way that they file now. It used to be 15, 20, 25 days. Now it's 3 to 5 days. That's amazing. So now you'll be able to go ahead and file this, and you'll get the documents back within those days. They will be sending them to you via mail. I did not see an option for it to email it to you. I do know some states allow it to email. So I would think that you should watch out for the mail to see when they're going to mail it out. And then submit. Guess what? You're finished. That's it for filing your LLC in the state of Cali with this part of the process, right? So let's go over to back to the home page. Well, we'll probably go back to, this is the very, very main page. So we'll go to business. And then we're looking at that LLC statements of information file online, right? I have that form right here. Oh, don't time me out. So when you get your LLC back, you're going to need to file this. It has to be within 90 days of receiving your LLC. This is a statement of information. Read over the details that it's asking you to do here. Okay. And then you're going to do a name search on your, as you can see, I've already been in here. Happy Saturday LLC, right? And then you're going to do a search. By that time, your information will pop up right along here. And then you'll be able to click next and continue the process so that you can register that. That's a $20 charge, but it is mandatory. If you do not do it, it's a $250 filing fee for it. I mean, $250 penalty charge for it. So you want to make sure you do it. So let's go over some things that might be important for you to know about your business, about this business LLC. So let me go to my notes. You always have to have notes. Now the $800 annual filing fee, super important. You're gonna have to file that every single year, regardless of your revenue or activity. You can have your business and make $0 all year. The state doesn't care. Thanks so much. Pay us our $800. They want their money. So the first $800 payment is due the 15th day of the 4th month after your LLC is approved. Research the information. Pay attention to when these things are due. Also, pay close attention to your LLC filing, how you're going to file it, anything that you're writing off, important things for you to note. Operating agreement, you are going to need that. An operating agreement is an agreement that's going to show the bank different, say if you want to get business credit or you want to start working on getting business funding, they're going to want to see your operating agreement. That's going to show them what your business is about. It is almost like a like how-to guide of your business. So it has the basic information about your Cali business. It talks about your LLC, the effective date, who your registered agent is. Remember, that's going to be you, or if you're going to hire somebody. The purpose of the LLC, what is it for? What are you doing with it? How you're going to be taxed, like what you choose to do with that taxation. It's going to talk about who owns it, if you have a bank account, all that information. A lot of that stuff is going to be in there. This bank account, this operating agreement is needed if you're going to open a bank account, because they need to know who actually owns the company. And that's where you'll put all the information in for your operating agreement. Find the video that I did on operating agreements so that you can get a good idea on what it should say. Or you can always email me at admin@latashabailey.com or lbaileyenterprises@gmail.com so that I can give you a free copy of it. Statement of multi system. All that information is in there. Tax ID. You're going to need an EIN number. Look for the EIN number video on my channel so that you'll be able to learn how to do your EIN. And other than that, that's it. Congratulations. You know how to file your LLC in the state of Cali. Alrighty, so thanks so much for tuning in. I wanted to make this super easy and super short. I look forward to your comments. I look forward to you following, getting engaged with the channel, sending in messages about what other states you want to see. My plan is to do every state and give you all the information that there is to see. So thank you again, and continue to connect with me. Bye, everybody.